Welcome to Programming Knowledge. So in this video we are going to start by adding the like feature. Okay, so for that in my bind view holder I'll add an on click listener to the like image view. So for that I'll write holder.like.set on click listener, new on click listener, and over there I'll have an condition to check if the image is not liked previously by the user, and if that is the condition then we will like it. Okay, so for that I'll add a query to my database, and for that I'll write firebase database dot get instance dot get reference dot child likes dot child post dot get post id. Okay, and then over there I'll have another child firebase user dot get uid dot set value as true. Okay, and if this is not the condition, that means the image has already been liked by the user, and if again the user clicks on the like button then the like should be removed. So I'll just simply copy it from here and paste it over here, and instead of set value I'll write remove value. Okay, and now we also need to check if the image has been already liked or not. Okay, so for that I'll create a method private void is liked. Okay, and it will take two parameters, string post id and a image view. Okay, then inside this I'll write firebase database dot get instance dot get reference dot child, that is likes, and inside this I'll look for the post with the post id, and to that I'll add a value event listener. Okay, and now inside this I'll check if data snapshot dot child firebase user dot get uid exists, that means it has already been liked by the current user. Okay, then what we need to do is we need to change the like image to a red color heart. Okay, so for that I need to add a red color heart in my drawable, and we can get that in from our image assets. Okay, so over here I'll go and look for favorite. Okay, and I'll name it as liked, and for now give the color as custom, and then now we will change it to red color. Okay, so for that I'll go in my drawable section and look for IC liked. Okay, over here, and in the XML, okay, I'll go in the text section. So now over here in the XML, instead of FFF I'll choose something that matches like we have in our Instagram. Okay, so this seems fine, I'll leave this. Okay, so our image is saved. Now over here, if the image has already been liked by the user, then all we will do is we will write image view dot set image resource r dot drawable dot ic liked. Okay, and then we can set the tag. Okay, so as to we can provide a condition related to tag in the if block over here. Okay, so over here I'll write image view dot set tag, and the tag is liked. Okay, else the same thing will be here but a little bit change. So I'll copy it, paste it, and instead of IC liked it will be IC like, and the tag will be like. Okay, now this method is done. I'll add a semicolon over here, Now in the if block I'll write holder dot like dot get tag dot equals like, and if that is the condition, then we will add it to database, and else we will remove from the database. Okay, so now one mistake that we are doing over here is, in our isLiked method we are using the Firebase user, but we are not initializing it inside this isLiked method, but we have initialized it in our onBind view holder over here. So what I'll do is I'll cut it from here and initialize it in the constructor. Okay, so now it is initialized throughout the program, throughout the Java file. Okay, now I need to call this isLiked method in our onBind view holder. Okay, so over here I'll call it isLiked. Okay, it takes a post ID, so the post ID is post dot get post ID, and the image view is holder dot like. Okay, now after this we also have a text view that displays the number of likes that the user has. Okay, so for that also we will create another method, okay, that will count the number of likes on a certain post and display it in the text view. Okay, so I'll create a method private void number of likes. It will also take a post ID, okay, and a text view. Let's say text. Okay, so now over here I'll write Firebase database dot get instance dot get reference dot child likes dot child post ID, and then we'll add a value event listener. And then over here inside data change we'll write text dot set text data snapshot dot get children count. Okay, that returns the number of branches that we have as a long. Okay, and then we will add a likes. Okay, so if it returns 3, it will be written as 3 likes. Okay, so this method is also done, and now we need to call it. So over here in our onBind view holder I'll call number of likes. It also takes a post ID, so that will be post dot get post ID and holder dot number of likes. Okay, so now if we run the application, we should be able to see the liking feature in our application. Okay, so once the application starts running, if we click on this heart, okay, then you can see its color changes to red. And if we go in our database, we can see we have a brand new branch called likes, and it has a post ID, and inside that the user ID, and the value is true. Okay, and now if I close the application and open it again, okay, so hold on for a second. If I close the application, remove the application, and now if I open it again, then you can see as soon as the image loads, it is already liked over here, and over here you can see in the text it is showing 1 likes. Okay, and now if I click it again, then the red color disappears and our branch also disappears from the database. So our liking feature is working fine. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is to implement the comment feature. Okay, so for that, first of all I'll create a new activity, an empty activity, and I'll call it as comment activity. Okay, I'll hit finish, and then in my activity comment I'll start with the designing. Okay, so first of all I'll remove this constraint layout. I'll be using a relative layout. Okay, now inside this relative layout I'll first have a toolbar. Okay, the width will be match parent, height will be wrap content, the id will be toolbar. Okay, and the background will be question mark, Android ATTR as an attributes, window background. Okay, then after this we'll have another relative layout. Okay, the width will be match parent, height will be wrap content. Okay, then it will have a background of say hash FFF 6 times Fs, that stands for white. Okay, then we'll align it parent bottom. Okay, and let's give it a padding of 5 dp. Okay, now inside this relative layout, first I'll have a circle image view. Okay, the width will be, let's say, 40 dp. Okay, the height is also 40 dp. Okay, and it has an id of, let's say, image profile. Okay, and just for the test purpose, let's give a default image. So I'll give src map IC launcher. Okay, so our icon will look like this. Now after the circle image view, I'll have an edit text to enter the comment. Okay, so the width will be match parent, height will be wrap content. Okay, and it should be to the right of image profile. It will have a hint of add a comment, 3 dots. Okay, then it will have an id, say add comment. Okay, then layout center vertical as true, margin start, let's say I give it 10 dp, margin end also 10 dp. Okay, and then to remove this line that we have, I'll write background. Okay, and then @Android, and then I'll write color and transparent. Okay, so this will be our edit text. Now after this I'll have another text view. Okay, the height will be wrap content, width will also be wrap content, its id will be post. Okay, its text will be post, margin end is 5 dp. Okay, and I also need to align it at parent end, so true. Okay, and the layout center vertical again as true. Text color is color primary dark. Okay, so this is fine, and now over here I'll also write to left of post. Okay, so this is for adding comments. Okay, now in between, like the space that we have in between, that will be used for showing the already made comments. Okay, so for that I'll add a recycler view. The width will be, let's say, match parent, height is wrap content, id is recycler view. Okay, and it should be below the toolbar, and over here let's give this relative layout an id of bottom. Okay, and it should be above bottom. Okay, so we have added our recycler view also. So our comment activity designing is done. I'll remove this source that I have over here. Okay, now in our comment activity, okay, I'll initialize the XML components as data members. Okay, so for that I'll write private edit text, add comment, private image view, image profile, private text view, post. Okay, and there is little bit error, and the image profile is not an image view but a circle image view. Okay, so I'll add that, and I'll also remove this image view import statement from here. Okay, now along with this, for every comment activity I'll require the post from where it is generated. So for that I'll take the post ID and the author ID. Okay, and along with this I'll also need the current users ID. So for that I'll create Firebase user, F user. Okay, now in our onCreate method, first I'll program the toolbar. So for that I'll write toolbar is equal to find view by ID r dot id dot toolbar. Okay, then set support action bar as toolbar, then get support action bar dot set title, and the title is comments. Okay, and there is a red line over here, and which is because I have imported the wrong toolbar over here. It should be the second one. Okay, so the error is gone. Now after this, get support action bar dot set display as home up as up enabled will be true. Okay, then after that the last thing is toolbar dot set navigation on click listener, new on click listener, and on clicking the navigation view we just need to finish. Okay, that means the user is redirected back to the post. Okay, now after this we will link this data members with the XML components. So for that I'll write add comment is equal to find view by ID r dot id dot add comment. Okay, then similarly for image profile, find view by ID r dot id dot image profile, and for post it is find view by ID r dot id dot post. Okay, then we will get these two values from the intent which is being called. Okay, so intent I need to import the statement is equal to get intent. Okay, then post ID is equal to intent dot get string extra, and the string name is post ID. Okay, and similarly for author ID it is intent dot get string extra author ID. Okay, and then the last thing is to initialize our Firebase user. So for that I'll add Firebase user is equal to Firebase auth dot get instance dot get current user. Okay, then after that when everything is initialized we need to add the user's profile image in this image profile, that is the circular image view. Okay, so for that instead of writing in our onCreate method I'll create a new method. Okay, so the method name is get user image. Okay, and now I'll create this. So inside this get user image I'll add Firebase database dot get instance dot get reference dot child users, okay, dot child firebase user dot get uid dot add value event listener, new value event listener, then user is equal to data snapshot dot get value user dot class, okay, then Picasso dot get dot load user dot get image url dot into image profile. Okay, so this is done. Okay, and we faced an error previously because the URL was not a proper URL. Okay, so for that I'll add an if condition. If user dot get image URL dot equals default, okay, then we will simply write image profile dot set image resource r dot map dot ic launcher, okay, else we will load using Picasso. So I'll just cut it from here and paste it right over here. Okay, so now back in our onCreate method, we'll add an onClick listener to this post text view. So I'll write post dot set onClick listener, new onClick listener, okay, and over there I'll check if text utils dot is empty, add comment dot get text dot to string. Okay, so if it is empty, then we will display a toast telling that no comment added. Okay, so I'll write no comment added, else I'll call a method called put comment. Okay, that will add my comment to our database. Okay, so I'll create this method put comment. Okay, now inside this put comment, first of all I'll create a hash map to store the data, hash map of type string, and value type will be object, and I'll call it map, and I'll initialize it over here, new hash map. Okay, then I'll put some values, that is map dot put. Okay, and the comment is add comment dot get text dot to string. Okay, then after that we also have another value to put dot put, and it is publisher. Okay, and the publisher is firebase user dot get uid, that means the publisher of this comment. Now once the hash map is created, we will add it to our database. Okay, so for adding we will write firebase database dot get instance dot get reference dot child. Okay, I'll create another branch called comments. Okay, and that will have a child of the post ID. Okay, and then inside this I'll first create a unique generated ID, and that is done using push. Then I'll set value and then pass the map. Okay, and then once done, I'll add an onComplete listener, new onComplete listener, and inside this I'll check if task dot is successful, then I'll make a toast. Comment added. Okay, else I'll display the error. Okay, and the error will be task dot get exception dot get message. Okay, so by this we will be able to add comments to images. Okay, but the next one important thing that we need to do over here is to call this image activity from our post adapter. Okay, so back in the post adapter in our on bind view holder, I'll write holder dot comment dot set on click listener, new on click listener. Okay, and then over here I'll start an intent is equal to new intent, and the intent is from m context, that is the present context, to comment activity dot class. Okay, and then I'll add the values intent dot add put extra, I am sorry, intent dot put extra, and the string name is post id. Okay, exactly like we have over here, that is post id. I'll simply copy from here and paste it over here for avoiding any typos. Okay, and the id is post dot get post id. Okay, and similarly intent dot put extra, I need to give the author id, so I'll copy it from here. I'm sorry, inside quotes I'll paste it, and the value is post dot get publisher. Okay, I have named it publisher over here. Okay, then we'll start this intent. So for that I'll write m context dot start activity, and it is intent. Okay, and I want the same functionality when we click on this number of comments text view. Okay, so for that again I'll write holder dot number of comments dot set on click listener, new on click listener. Okay, and then I'll just simply copy it from here and paste it over here. Okay, and now one more thing that we can do is count the number of comments that we have and display it in our number of comments. Okay, so for that I'll again create another method. Okay, and for that I'll add private void get comments. Okay, it will again take post id and the text view, that is text. Okay, then inside again I'll query to my database, Firebase database dot get instance dot get reference dot child comments. Okay, to the branch that we just created in our comments activity. Okay, dot child the post id. Okay, and then into that tab we will add a value event listener, new value event listener. Okay, and inside on data change I'll write comments, the text dot set text, and the text is view all a space, then data snapshot dot get children count. Okay, then again comments. Okay, so if this get children count returns 2, so the text will be view all 2 comments. Okay, so this method is done. Now all we need to do is call it inside our bind view holder. So over here I'll call get comments. Okay, and then I'll pass the post id. So it is post dot get post id and holder dot number of comments. Okay, so after this, now if we run the application, if I click on the comment image view or the number of comments, I should be redirected to my comment activity. So let's see this in action. Okay, so once the application starts running, if we click on this comment image view, we are directed to our comment activity. Okay, and even if we click on from the number of comments text view, okay, so again we are redirected to this comment activity, and over here if I add some comment, let's say comment test 1, and click on post, okay, so then if we open our database, we can see a new branch called comments, and inside this a unique ID that we created from push, okay, and then it has two values, comment and the publisher, that is the current user, which is this ID. Okay, so this is how we add comments. Okay, and in the next tutorial we will see how to retrieve all the comments and display in our recycler view, and maybe we'll start with few more things. Okay, thank you.